Dear learners, welcome back to your educational channel Learn and Educate, where we were studying a few basics about the goods and service tax under the Central Goods and Service Tax Act 2017. Now, continuing that series, we would study Section 2, Clause 17 Business. The business, as in order to be understood under the CGST Act, business has been defined under Section 2, Clause 17 as any act which includes any trading, commercial activity, manufacturing activity, the profession, vocation, whether they have been undertaken for a monetary benefit, whether it is not for a pecuniary benefit, which means that whether or not it has been taken for a pecuniary benefit in the money terms, whether a person having an advantage in the money or not, it will not be considered, but all the activities related to trade, commerce, manufacture, profession, vocation and adventure wager shall be under the term business. Any activity or transaction which has been connected with or incidental or ancillary, which has been dependent, which has been closely connected, which has been done before or just after any commercial activity, any trading activity, it would be under the term definition of business. Any activity or transaction in the nature of subclause A, its volume, frequency, continuity, or the regularity of such transactions. Supply or acquisition of goods, which includes the capital goods and services, which has been done in connection with the commencement or closure of business, that is at the time of starting a new business or closing of the business. The acquisition of a capital goods, acquisition or supply or sale of capital goods, it would also be considered under the definition business. Any provisions which has been related to the supply of any consideration benefits to its members for a subscription or any other money paid for the facilities or benefits like of a club, association or society, then it would be under the definition of business. Admission to admission made to a person's or any premises, it would be under the term of business, which means taking up the contributions received from a person for the purpose of admissions to any premises. Any services which is supplied by a person as the holder of any office which has been accepted by him in the course or furtherance of his trade or profession. Any activity which has been done related to the holder of an office who supplies services in carrying out his trade, profession or vocation. Any services which has been provided by a race club by way of licensing to a bookmaker in that club. Any activity or a transaction which has been undertaken by the central government or a state government or any government or any local authority in which they are engaged as a public authorities, when the public authority they themselves engaged for the monetary purposes, then they would also be under the term carrying out a business. Thus, in the course or furtherance of the trade, profession, vocation, commerce, or manufacturing, any activity or transaction which is incidental to or ancillary to the activities which has been mentioned earlier, it would also be termed under the definition of business. And in addition to that, any activity which has been done by central government or state government or any of the local authority in which they are engaged as a public authority shall also be included in the term of